What's up guys, and welcome back to another episode of the La Liga career mode. It's episode number 6, returns today on the back of our draw with Athletic Bilbao. Right now, 14 games to go, only the 6 wins on the board, but 25 points, leaving us 4 clear of Girona in 18th and 5 clear of Osasuna in 19th. Destiny is in our own hands, stay up, but it's going to be tough on a barren run without a win. To start off with, though, 2 loan offers here for Sergio Arribas. You wanted to go on loan list. 1 from Bilbao, but also 1 from Girona as well. Girona, as we know, having a great season in real life, you know, going for, if not the La Liga title, then qualification for the Champions League, which is unbelievable. No one would have thought that would happen come the start of the season, but in the game, they're struggling right now in the bottom 3, so we'll get a lot more game time there. Right, first game today is a big one as well. It's the side bottom of the table, Granada, who have taken our place in how Almeria are getting on in real life. Bottom of the table, no wins in 24 and only 8 points on the board. Yep, they're the new Almeria of this saver fuel. So big game here away in an Andalusia derby is let's go further clear of the bottom 3. Vamos Almeria. As always, you know, I get asked about RTG teams to use in career mode this year. I know a lot more about the English football pyramid than elsewhere, granted, but in Spain there's a load of great teams you can use primarily for the amount of teams with real stages as well. And Granada are a great fit. I did a Granada CM a couple of years ago, which was so fun. The Estadio Nuevo Los Camanes where we're playing is in the game as well, being an Andalusian side. Means there's some good derbies, good rivalries in the south of Spain, including this one here. For scouting, again, you can look at Spain, look at Portugal, look at the northern region of Africa as well. As Lopi fires wide, and also as well, Granada are a team with 3 real kits and they're sponsorless, which makes them quite unique. I love those sponsorless kits. Along with being a side who only a few years ago were actually in the Europa League and got to the quarter-finals, only to be knocked out by Manchester United. So yeah, a team who recently have yo-yoed a little bit, but certainly a really fun team to use if you're looking for a Spanish RTG within the top tier itself. There's Lazaro. Oh, what a goal! Tron! Almeria in front, what a goal! No, come on. Don't throw this away like we did against Bilbao. Yep, Monchi William, mate. And there we go. Romero off the bench. Great hold-up work. Oh, he's onto it. Oh. Free goals since coming in. Streets won't forget. Streets can't forget. Gerard Deulofeu with a beaut. And finally, Almeria are going to end their barren run for a win. 2 scorchers today. Seems like every win we've had this season has been considered a big one. And whoa. I was worried there. Well, Coney got a knock earlier and we subbed him off, but that is the big one. Gerard Deulofeu right at the end, he could have been sent through. He seems fine in the animations there, but fingers crossed that is just a bruise. That is a real negative on the end of an amazing win. Come on, man. If you can't stop him, injure him. That's the recommendation from Granada there. Gerard Deulofeu off to an amazing start. Please don't be a broken toe, because that's a season ender, that. Please. Well, Kone's got a broken toe. Oh, thank God. Just a bruise for Gerard. Oh, if those injuries are flipped around, man, we will be screwed, honestly. Gerard's came in and just made a monumental difference to this team. He's a complete baller. And as Arribas agrees to join Girona on a 2-year loan deal, moving on, Athletic Madrid at home, chasing the title as you aim to pull even further clear of the bottom 3 and pick up a big shock win here in Andalusia. Vamos Almeria. It's a great touch by Llorente to beat his man. And the shot comes in and Maximiano beats it away at the near post. These are the games, we talked about them at length, man. We're not quite ready for this level yet. So when we go into them, it's just how long can you last, you know? We get an injury early there as well. Players starting to drop like flies now. To be fair, we didn't have many at the start of the season, but now they're all starting to go down. But for now, tackles flying in early. We're still tied at 0-0 for now. Hang on a second. He's on there. Ain't gonna get a better chance than that. Second half underway. Edgar's been put into the book for dissent. As we're still tied at 0-0 here, but at the moment we're holding our own against Atletico Madrid. Really solid defensively, and I'm keeping hold of the ball well too. Right on cue, I give it away. But at the moment we're doing pretty well. It's standing up to the second place team. Yep, well in Pozo. And at the moment we're looking good out there. And unlike in a lot of other games, I'm just trying to play for possession in this one. Normally I go counter-attacking, in this one more about possession. Because what I don't want to do is have a turnover in possession by trying to play this too fast, and then Atletico come on the other end and get a goal. Sometimes it's just about keeping them at bay, and that is right now what we're doing really well. Talk about it a lot, know where you are. No, what a tackle, what a tackle. And that'll do it. Haven't looked to counter or get too many chances, and people can call that negative football, people can say that's unambitious if you want, but at the end of the day, it's about knowing where you are. We are not a team that expect to win these sort of games, man. So if you can take a point and grind out a goalless draw, take it every day of the week, back-to-back clean sheets, 4 points taken from 6, I'm taking that. But the bad news is that the result comes at a cost. Lazaro suffering the classic career mode injury of a broken toe and done for 3 months. So another player added to the injury list alongside Nico Melamed and Kone as well. Romero can come in on that right hand side. He's looked good in limited minutes to be fair, but another player going down as we really are down to the bare bones now. This has been the biggest concern with Almeria's side. Well, the second biggest concern outside of lack of first team quality is lack of depth as well. Thank God I recalled Mendes and brought in those 3 new signings on deadline day as well. And just before our following game, away against Celta Vigo, it was going to keep our unbeaten run going. Didn't think I'd say that this season. We've got 3 more scouting updates, let's see what we got. Well, I am actually going to reject Ernesto Marquez. You know, I get asked sometimes, oh, Docs, why did you reject that player? Why did you turn down that player? I've said this before, but like in CM, like youth scouting, you can find gems practically every other 2 or 3 months. So you can afford to be really selective and look for the creme de la creme. Like, the best comparison I can use is, imagine you are an above average girl on an online dating app. You've got so many candidates. You can afford to weed out the mediocre and go for the absolute best. The options are there for you. The options are there for you. And no one should feel bad for them deciding to be more selective. Quite keen on this lad, Marco Ibrahim. But again, we're going to be incredibly selective here. Like, one of my girl mates has showed me what her hinge looks like, and compared to mine, it's like, wow. The disparity is unbelievable, man, seriously. But even so, so now, look at the potential downgrade on Ilyas Hassan, man. I was so excited about this guy, but again, we're going to be very selective and releasing from the academy. The best player in the lot, Vergara's going to go as well. The best player in the lot remains the man who's so good they named him twice. As we see in Algeria's wielded us a few good players, including Saeed. I'm very keen on this dual side fullback here. If it was just a bit taller, could possibly play him as a wide centre half, but as a fullback, he looks really good. So just played the following game, which was a goalless draw in Galicia against Rafa Benitez of Celta Vigo. So it's no losses in 9 in the league now. Amazing unbeaten run for Almeria. And whilst most of those results have been draws, like I said, it's the draws that at the moment that are keeping us above the bottom 3. Following game back home, Sevilla in Andalusia, Vamos Almeria. Oh, it's going to be 1-0. No, Oh, what a double save, Maximiano. My goodness, yeah. Criticised him a bit this season, but he has made some incredible saves at times as he searches for his, and that is the duality of Luis Maximiano right there. A simple claim, but he just pushes it over the bar for a needless corner. As he searches for his 4th clean sheet in a row. I don't know whether I'll bring him back for next season. I really don't. He's again, one of the top clean sheet makers in La Liga, but I don't know, he's just one of those goalkeepers. I don't feel safe with him, do you know what I mean? Every now and then he'll make an incredible save or an incredible double save, but then there are moments where, I don't know, let's just say he makes me a little bit nervous. As Ramazani finds Robertone, Gerard's onside. Oh, he's absolutely dominating. 4th in La Liga. What a start to his Almeria stint. And to go, almost there. And right now we are just looking absolutely solid as we aim to extend out, run a clean sheet. Yeah, well in Ramazani. Defensively, absolutely brilliant. And this is why, you know, you see it often with me. I'll put those development... Oh, what a ball. Oh, and a great save to prevent Delafeu's brace and the points in the back. This is why I'll put high defensive work rates on my offensive players, because I understand it's not what you call essential, but to me it is, because when you have those high defensive work rates, those players out of position, putting in an extra shift, oftentimes they'll track back and win the ball back for you, at times automatically, and then when you are controlling them, they'll put in more effort on defense when you're running back to try and regain possession. Case in point of Ramazani right there. Wasn't controlling them, but he comes back to win that ball. Without a high defensive work rate, he might not put the shift in to do that. 4 clean sheets on the trot, 2 wins in 4. That is now, I think, 8 points taken from 12. Almeria pulling away. Right, next up, Las Palmas away in the Canary Islands, aiming to extend our clean sheet and unbeaten streak. And I'd say right now, we're 2 wins away or 1 win and 3 draws away from survival in La Liga. Let's get one of those 2 here. Vamos, Almeria. Certainly not safe yet. I mean, teams have gone down from better positions than the one that we're in right now, but... Yes! Because of the teams that are around us, the cluster of teams in the bottom half of the table, I would say that it's going to be unlikely we'll go down with an extra 6 points on the board, taking us to 39. First start, first goal, and I said when I signed this guy, he could be the understudy for the man who gets the assist. Lovely little Ronaldo chop by Robertone, and Vasic, brought him in from Palermo, know nothing about him, on his first start, gets his first goal. Mentor to student. Right now we are rock solid defensively, so it's going to take something special or a mistake in order for us to concede at this current trajectory. So if we do get our noses in front, you fancy us to be able to see out a win, which is exactly what I predict happening here as well. Defensively at the moment we are just absolutely solid. Our back 4 is so strong. And it's why Muhaid, who we bought from KRC Game, I can't get this guy a game right now. I literally cannot get him in the team. Because Edgar, Montes, Pozo and Centelles are protecting that goal like their lives depend on it right now. Oh yes, Monchu, well in. And again, it's the defensive work rate really paying off. Game. Even before the break, that's going to be game. Gerard Delafeu is just absolutely on one. Flex on him, big man. 2-0 Almeria. Come on, Gerard, win that, mate, win that. Oh, yes, Rabona ball to Monchu. Out wide is Pozo. This could be 3 before the break here. No! Oh, what a goal! Almeria! Oh, running away from the bottom 3 in what is the best first half display of the season, and what a goal. That's goal of the season. That we scored some crackers with Gerard and Robertone, but that is goal of the season. Down the right hand side, Pozo on the turn, whips it to the back stick, and Ramazani with a glorious bit of technique that Garnacho would have been proud of. He came through the Manchester United Academy himself. And maybe not quite as good as Alejandro's against Everton, but certainly as important. 3-0, points in the bag. Oh, no, come on, keep the clean sheet streak going. I know the points are in the bag, but I want to keep the clean sheet streak going for Luis and the boys in the back. But it's going to go so frustrating. You know me, man, I can't stand it when I concede a goal in a game I've had full control in. Mate, you can celebrate as much as you want, the points are in the bag at the end of the day. Yep, the clean sheet might have gone, but the win stays in the bag, back to back, and no losses in over 10 games. Almeria, 1 win away from safety, no doubt about it, and pulling away in the business end of the season. And just before we play the following game against Osasuna, a win will all but guarantee safety. We see that Al Harbi wants a pro deal. I like the look at this guy, to be fair. CAM or CM. Again, he does look as though he could be an understudy for Robertone. We just said that about Vasic. I see this guy being the same sort of player as well. Defensive stats do need a bit of work though. But I will give him a pro deal. He's sub 60 overalls, can't check his potential yet, but 80 to 86 means he should be either showing great or exciting prospect. Right, following game, Osasuna at home. And again, right now, 11th place, 9 to go. And we are 10 clear of the bottom 3. All we need is one win. One win, and that is safety in the bag. And we can definitely get it here against the side below us in the table. Vamos, Almeria. Yeah, Jello, win him, mate. Win him, win him. Oh, either side the keeper, that's probably 1-0. On our best run of form all season long, and is it any coincidence that it's coincided with the arrival of Gerard Deulofeu? This guy, honestly, it's like we've added another Lucas Robertone. He's that good. Oh, nope. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, so well done. Oh, this is a wonderful build-up. What a goal. What a goal. And it is 2-2 for Vasic. That is a beautiful little team goal. And I say this all the time, but if you've been watching me for a while now, you'll know that team build-ups for me, I always fluff the finish. So you know I had to get it right this time. Gerard to Vasic. And it's a 2-2 for the Serbian. Almeria should get the win and should survive tonight. We are currently looking like the hardest team to beat in Spain, which is a stark contrast to how we began this season off. Just trying to grind out goalless draws against Las Palmas or Mallorca. If we can hold on to this, 3 wins in a row, and the unbeaten run extended further. Oh, no, Decore! What a baller he is. Abdoulaye Decore rescues a point for Osasuna. Blew it at the end. But I love these dressing room seats. Guys, head up, man. We're almost there. Don't worry about it. We're still unbeaten. And an extra point on the board is an extra point towards safety. So following that, Chumi says he wants to leave. Totally fine with that. As he's now become 4th choice centre-half here. As we have our final scout reports from Saudi Arabia, Spain, and also Algeria as well. So let's see who we got. Well, Spain's been a tough one this year, looking for those homegrown talents, but these two are going to get deals right at the end. Bryce Gomez on that left-hand side with a good overall, and Thomas Oriana, whose potential appears to be set at 80 to 90 now. And from Saudi Arabia, 2 players are going to get scholarships, Madani Ibrahim, and also this lad, Galib Al-Amri, who looks really solid, to be fair, as a young defensive player. And I often say with these sort of players, take a note of where their position is on the pitch. Sometimes if you drag them further forward, you're going to see a likely overall increase. So don't be put off by the low overall if you presume that they're being played out of position. And as from Algeria, yeah, sadly no one making the cut from our final month. As you see, Sean Dyche put a bid in for Chumi there. I don't mind that at all. I'll try and negotiate to 3 mil. And he's 25 now, you know, he's not going to get that much better, I think, so more than happy to sell him. And he's going to go to Goodison Park. So one quick look at the academy then before we dive into our following game today. Again, knowing that really we're just 1 win away from safety. That will take us to the magic 40-point marker. The academy, 7 players in there now. And oh my goodness, Saeed has had a potential upgrade. He's still 15, which is the best thing, man. I love it when players are under 16 as well. Because I mean, you can't give them a pro deal even if you wanted one. So there's no chance of them chirping up and saying, Gaffer, put me in the first team. No, you're too young, mate. But this Saudi academy's looking. Saeed still remaining the best. And again, 63 rated, just 15 years old. Absolutely love that. I'll keep a close eye on the Algerian wonder kid. Right, yeah, following game, Real Sociedad away in the north of Spain at the Real Arena. And again, 37 points on the board right now. We are 9 clear of the bottom 3. All we need is that 1 win. And that would also take us possibly in the top 10 as well. Following game, Real Sociedad away at the Real Arena. I always have a little bit of a soft spot for Real Sociedad after the Luton career mode. We spent 2 years there. It's a lot of fun. I don't know what you guys are saying as me, but like you kind of look out for certain teams after you've done a fun career mode with them, even if it's just been for a couple of years, you know. And for Sociedad, oh, what a wonderful bit of dribbling by Andre Silva. I will always think of them fondly, but not if they end my long unbeaten run, man. I haven't lost, I think, 12 La Liga games now. So that might be coming to an end here in the North Spain. It's going to happen at some point. We're going to go the rest of the season undefeated, but yeah, this might spark a mini collapse here. Thankfully, with so many points clear, I think we'll be all right regardless, but not the best start here. Andre Silva trying to get away from Muhaid, does just that. And holds him off as well. Oh, thank God, puts it well wide. And, oh, hang on. Is that a pen? Oh, it is. Oh. Well, I mean, I can see the pressure from behind. I can see why it's given. But whether it should have been or not, I'm not too sure. Andre Silva bangs it in bottom corner for a second. As the second half begins, down by 2, courtesy of Silva's brace. Actually, I just looked at that on the replay, and I think it probably was a pen. I came in quite late with Muhaid, and initially I thought it was just an accidental collision from behind, but actually it seems as though he wraps his leg around the man. And you know what? Yeah, I always hold my hands up except when I got something wrong. I think in that case it probably is a pen. My apologies. I missaw it, and yeah, I think I got that one wrong there. Not that it's going to matter. We're 2-0 down. Andre Silva's running the show, spearheading, and right now I'm really struggling. 3rd goal's on the cards, and oh, that's just a really unlucky goal. Great save with Maximiano, drops straight to Kubo, who bangs in the 3rd. Our unbeaten run's going to come to an end with a whimper, but I've been torn apart here. Well, it was going to come to an end at some point. It's just a bit of a shame how it's come to an end. Our long unbeaten run ended by Real Sociedad away and comfortably beaten as well. Proof in the pudding right there. We've been on an amazing unbeaten sequence. We're still a long way away from this level. Not ending on that though, playing at least 1 or 2 more today. Yeah, I'm not sure we can make a late run for Europe. I think we're too far away from those positions, but top 10 is possible and safety definitely is. I want to close out today's episode on at least 40 points. We can do that with a win here. Vamos Almeria. Just getting back from Melamed. I haven't really been able to get on the ball yet, but oh, ref, you really got a blow for half time there. I always say this, the ref is well within their rights to blow for half time, and it's like, come on, Delafeu barking, and I'm not one bit surprised. Clearly we're going to go through for a one-on-one opportunity there. If that's the AI, you guarantee they play on, but for you, no, whistle straight in the mouth. Talk about it, it's like one of the reasons why this has become such a harder game to play, because it's almost like it's geared up for the AI to get more chances than you know, with deflections and ricochets and, you know, poorly executed stand tackles from your defence and moments like that where stoppage time, oh, strong tackle out on Coquelin. Play will probably continue for the AI for another like 2 in-game minutes, as it often does. How many times do you see it, man? Like, it's the 94th minute of only 1 additional minute of stoppage time and you end up conceding. But for you, they'll blow as quick as they can. Oh no, good ball that. And Evan Nilsson. Oh, what a finish that is from a tight angle. And Villarreal have the lead. Well, we talk about it often, form just so OP in CM, man. You know, we've been on that incredible long unbeaten run, but once you lose one, you're very likely to lose the oh, it's getting a bit chippy out there. Very likely to lose the next one. Yeah, European football is just a little out of our reach right now. And I never really believed, even on that long unbeaten sequence, that we had a chance to qualify for a competition for next season. It was all about surviving this year, and whilst we still haven't done it yet, like I said, 1 win, man, it's all we need, and I'm not ending until I know we've got it. And yep, that seems as though it's Lopez's season now done, sprained his knee in that defeat there, so 4-week injury for again, and what's to be fair, been a really solid player. I often say there's one player in my team that, like, he's just so consistent, yet I never really give him the credit. Dion Lopez, he's got 4 ratings this year, man, the Senegalese DM, over 78 overall, he's been solid, he's played practically every single league game as well. Got a goal, got an assist, but that's now him probably done for the season. Thank you for your sacrifice, Dion, as we know we're almost there. Right, Getafe at home might make this our final one, or maybe our penultimate one today. And again, all we need is 1 win. We're 8 clear away of Vallecano, and 1 win almost mathematically guarantees it. European dream never really existed, but we could still finish top 10 and most crucially survive with just a 1 win. That's all we need. Vamos Almeria. Vamos Almeria, vamos. All we need is una Pontes. 1 point. It's all we need, you know. And we can get it here. Come on, Vasic. Oh, I'll tell you what, he's looking like a player, he is. 3 goals in as many games for the Serbian youngster. It's hard to get him the game time, but he is looking a player. A player and a half bought in on a budget buy from Palermo. 3 goals in limited minutes, man. If I can't get him in the team like a Rebaz, I'll need to loan him out. He's looking very good. Mason Greenwood, they're going to get away from his man. Holds him off, and now Luis Mia dinks one in. And Maximiano, well done, mate. And just take your time. Take your time. There we go. There we go. Yep, game management, but I don't feel guilty at all. Only 1 point taken from a possible 9. No wins in our last 3, but that is going to do it. It's the rearguard defensive effort that has seen us survive this year. We're one of the league's lowest scorers, but it's the clean sheets that have seen us over the line. 40-point marker reached, and Almeria will stay in La Liga for another year. It's done. And so with 5 games to go, Rayo Vallecano next. Do you know what? I might actually do the next game, because there's 5 to go, and you know, it is still possible we could do this, man. It is still possible, because that was a big win against Getafe just above us. 8-point gap, 5 to go. Stranger things have happened. Do you know, I'm going to play one more game today away in Madrid against Rayo Vallecano, and we should be able to beat with them right now in the bottom 3, and we'll see if we can possibly pull this one out. As Maximiano Romero going back to the Serie A, and assistant manager doesn't think we should extend the deals with either of them. Luis, I'm not too sure what the clean sheets have had, but I guess we'll see. Even so, look at the academy right now. Again, Said still looking the best here. Bryce Gomes doesn't look too bad either, and it turns out actually Ibrahim, I thought he was a CM. He's actually a CAM. He's so lowly rated, I might just release him. But for now, we continue to pin our hopes on the Algerian teenager. Yep, 10th and final game today. Let's do one more. And whilst we know safety is now in the bag, European football is still an outside shot, but it's a very slim possibility. If we're going to do it, we need to win all of our final 5, starting with this one here in Madrid. Vamos Almeria. Yeah, Rayo Vallecano, a really, really good team for an RTG if you want to start in the top tier of Spanish football as well. Madrid side, so of course you've got good rivalries with Getafe, Atletico, and also Real Madrid as well, of course. And the Estadio de Vallecano is a really unique ground, because on one side where we are here, it's just a wall. There's no stand, it's just a wall. It's what the Kassam with Oxford could be, I suppose. But yeah, it's a really, really small stadium, but quite atmospheric, quite intimidating. They've had some decent players over the years, including Radamel Falcao, now a vet as well, as Delafeu is denied by Dimitrievski. And definitely a side I'd recommend if you want to, again, start in the top tier but do an RTG in La Liga. Oh, did it cross the line? We're repeating for it. It has now. It has now. Centelles, first of the year. And Almeria have the lead. No. Come on, don't surrender the lead soon after taking it. We've done just that. De Frutos finds a bit of space and smashes past Luis. 10 clean sheets for the season on the back of the one against Getafe. He's joint top in that regard now. But sadly, not going to get one today, as Vallecano have their leveller. Plenty of the game to go, but again, whilst draws are ordinarily decent results for a team of our stature, especially away from home, any chance of us getting to Europe now hinges on us winning the remaining 5. Got to get back in front. You know, again, normally a draw away from home is a good result for us, but situation specific. Now we need to go for a win in the final 25. We might as well lose this game while chasing a winner, because we can't go down. But we have to win in order to have any chance whatsoever. But Vallecano in front for the first time. Big goal for them as they try and escape the bottom 3. And that will end any slim chance of European football. And as Vallecano hold on to the 2-1 victory, it is now 3 losses in 4. Back to the sort of form we showed at the start of the season, but really it's too late for us to get dragged back into a relegation scrap now. Whilst we know that the European dream has died, it was basically never really a possibility anyway. 4 games to go. If you're playing devil's advocate, we could still possibly go down, but we know really it's so unlikely. We're not really considering the possibility and just want to see if we can get into the top 10. So that'll do it for today's episode, guys. Big fan, wish you enjoyed it. If you had then, please do drop a like. So you'll have a fantastic day, and I'll see you for the season finale, where we'll play our final 4 games and see where we finish in La Liga with safety, surely in the bag very soon.